Welcome back to class. In our last lesson, we looked at how to format our table. In this lesson, we'll be taking it a step further where we'll be looking at some of the functions or operations we can perform on our table. In this lesson, we'll be laying emphasis on our filtering and our sorting. Sorting, as the name implies, is way arranging. You can arrange numerically or in alphabetical order, which means it can follow the descending order principle or ascending order principle. Or if you are dealing with your numeric, from the smallest to the largest or from the largest to the smallest. For your filtering is also used to organize your data. For filtering, we are sorting the data for easy analysis. When we want to hide some information so that we can bring some information to the spotlight and see it better. By default, your new table will have a drop down here, which is a drop down for filtering and sorting. This is the table that we formatted in our previous lesson. And clicking on this drop down, we can see our sorting, whether A to Z or Z to A. And we can see our filtering over here, test filters. If you want to filter the test, and there are some of our tests here that we can untick or uncheck the box. Now, coming back to this, let's assume in our given table, we are looking to filter some informations that are not needed. Under our region in column D, we have quite a number of regions. We have our east, north, south, and west. Let's assume we only want information around sales in south. All we need to do is uncheck this and then check our south and click on our OK. This will hide every other rows and leave us only with our south rows. This will only leave us with our south rows. And in the same vein, if we want to look at another region, it's also the same principle. And if we want it to return every other one, we can return this and it will also return this. However, if we want to sort, let's say from A to Z, all we need to do is to click on our sort A to Z. And this will arrange our region alphabetically. You can see from our E to our N to our X to our W. And this is basically how to use your sorting. So to follow the pattern we had before, I will come back to our ID to sort it so that we can maintain consistency with our ID. However, we have some tasks here that we can practice with. Say filter region equals to not. What are the visible rows and visible cells? We have already performed that already. Just come here, have this and not, and then OK. With this, we can see that we have 6 to be our visible rows and our net sales is 5,617.90 pounds. Add another feature, category is equals to furniture. So all we need to do is look for our categories, which is here. This is our category column, our column G, and then click on the drop down and there is no furniture on this. Category is equals to furniture. There's no furniture on this. So let's go back and look at everything holistically and see if we have furniture. Category, then furniture. So we can check this and then press our OK. And yes, we have informations about furniture. Let's return this back again and let's solve the next one, which is filter net sales. Filter net sales. That is when it is greater than £1,000. £1,000. So what we need to do here is to look for our net sales, which is here. This is our net sales. Click the drop down here and then number features. Number features. What are we looking for? Greater than £1,000. And then click on this and then use your number feature and use your greater than. Greater than what? 1,000. And then click on your OK. And with this, our next series, we see that everything we have over here is greater than 1,000. Each of them is greater than 1,000. And that solves our question. So we can also explore more to look at whether greater than or equals to, less than or equals to, between, our top 10, our above average, our below average. And let's clear this filter. Select all. Okay. The next one says sort by profit from the largest to the smallest. So we look for our profits. These are our profits, and we are sorting from the largest to the smallest. Because this is integer, we can see that instead of A to Z or Z to A that we used to have, for example, here we are going to have sort A to Z or Z to A. But then because this is integer, we have sort from largest to smallest or smallest to largest. So we are sorting from largest to the smallest. And then we can see this. So this is the product we are making the most profit on. We are making a profit of £1,704 on this product. And the sales rep is Musa. The customer is Cedar School. And they are buying electronics from us. So with this, we can easily see our performance across board on each of these. And the next one is clear feature and sort by order date. So we are clearing our features which we have cleared already. Then let's sort this by the order date, oldest to newest. Order date, that is oldest. Can you see date now? We have it to be oldest to newest. Instead of our largest or smallest that we had for numeric or A to Z or Z to A that we had for our test. So we can do this oldest to newest. And with this, we have been able to solve some questions on our filtering and our sorting. See you in the next one.